Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is learning theories and principles in Dale's cones of experience and the Shore model.
Dale's cones of experience. People generally remember learning activities. 10% of what they read, 20% of what they hear, 30% of what they see, 50% of what they see and hear, 70% of what they say and write, 90% of what they do.
The Dale's cone of experiences shows how we learn better by doing things. For example, if you want to know how to ride a bike, it's easier to learn it if you're actually the one who is doing it rather than reading or watching someone do it. So the more you do, the better you learn.
A SURE model is analyze learners to understand their characteristic and prior knowledge and also goal to producing more effective learning.
The SURE model is a systematic development of technologies integration framework for educators to understand and use information communication technology or ICT for educational scenarios. The acronym of SURE stands for Approach of Learners, Instructional and Analyzing Learners.
In the SURE model, analyze learners involves understanding the characteristics, needs, and preferences of the students to tailor instruction effectively. For example, if a teacher identifies that the majority of students in the class are visual learners, they might incorporate more diagrams and videos into lessons. By analyzing learners, you can create lessons that are more engaging and relevant, helping to ensure better learning outcomes.
In a SURE model, state objective means clearly defining what students should know or be able to do by the end of the lesson. So, for example, at the end of the lesson or by the end of the lesson, student will be able to identify and describe different types of force such as gravity and friction and give examples of each and every situation. And with this, it helps you to guide your, especially making lesson plan, and it will be ensured that learning outcomes are clear and measurable. So, ang kaning state objectives, kita na to siya sa mga learning objectives at like unsa ang outcomes sa imong lesson or sa imong discussion at the end of the lesson na pwede ma-apply sa students.
Preparing to select media and materials. Here means picking the right instructional technologies, methodologies, as well as materials which can influence effectively on how to teach student what you want and thereby engage them fully in the process. Choosing media and materials for use by learner emphasize using them appropriate to engage learning towards the achievement of your set objectives.
Utilize the media and materials. Plan how to use technology, media, and materials to support your objectives. Ensure that these elements enhance the achievement of your goals. Follow the 5 P's. First, review. Check technology, media, and materials beforehand. Second, prepare. Get everything ready for use. Third, prepare the environment. Set up the physical and digital space. Fourth, prepare the learners. Ensure students are ready and know what to expect. And also, lastly, we have provide the learning experience. Deliver the instruction effectively. Evaluate and revise. You evaluate the impact of your teaching on a student learning. Assess the effectiveness of your teaching strategies and materials. Make necessary adjustments based on student learning outcomes. This slide is about continuously improving your teaching by evaluating and making changes. Evaluate impact. Look at how well your students are learning the materials. Assess effectiveness. Check if your teaching methods and materials are working. Revise. Make changes based on how students are doing. For example, after a test, you notice many students struggled with a specific topic. You might decide to try a different teaching approach for that topic, like using more visual aids or interactive exercises, and then see if students perform better next time. Require learner participation. It requires that you make plans to how you are going to actively engage your students with the material that you are teaching. Plan for student engagement both in class and individually. This slide emphasizes the importance of planning for student engagement in your teaching strategy. You should develop methods to actively involve students with the material during a class and in individual activities. This includes interactive lessons, discussions, group work, and assignments that encourage participation and critical thinking. For classroom engagement example, think, pair, and share. During a lecture, ask a thought-provoking question. How the students think about it individually for a minute, then discuss their thoughts with a partner, and finally share their insights with the class. That will make it more effective for them. This simple activity keeps students actively engaged and encourages participation.